I miss the good old days. You know, folks, when I was a kid, growing up, the cartoon I normally watch, either Tom and Jerry, Blue's Clues, Lazy Town, I don't know if I watch it, I could be wrong. It's been a while. And also some Disney film like Lion King, Toy Story. Man, those were the good old days, guys. But sadly now, if you guys don't know what happened, James O'Keefe has just attempted to interview Michael Giordano, but couldn't, and he just sped away. And later, after that, he went silent. He's gone. I don't know what's happening. His LinkedIn was deleted, which expected. I believe his social media has also been scrubbed. Now, for today, let's talk about another woke movies, which is, of course, you guessed it, Snow White. Honestly, after what Rachel Zegler said, I guess it couldn't be a shocker. So let's react to this article from That Park Place before we get ahead of ourselves. As we all know, the new Snow White is now on reshoot, as the film reportedly testing poorly. What a mess. According to Gal Gadot, who's slated to play the evil queen in the Snow White live-action remake, confirms rumors that the film is doing even more reshoots, which doesn't shocking, but then again, it's not even gonna save it. What Rachel Zegler said, it's not gonna save it. Okay, we're gonna skip here. They are confirming that the film returns to a reshoot and is a poor test screening. The film being a mess in the wake of another rumor from scooper Daniel RPK alleging that the film was being praised and the movie was doing something different with the poison apple. What was it? Disney Snow White is reportedly doing something different with the poison apple. The film was also praised for being great. No. However, Empire City box office refuted this report. I actually refute this Daniel RPK report, as I said a month ago that it was in trouble because they moved it back a year. It was actually testing poorly. Those involved don't have much hope for it. The film is a mess and not working despite reshoot. Okay, that's a better way to say it. The user previously indicate in October 2023, the film needed major help and extensive work in order to save it. He wrote, was going to hold back on this as it seems to have a narrative but just a bad timing. Hearing that 4 big budget films are all either disasters or about to happen, or needed disasters about to happen, or needed extensive work to save them. The Marvel, Snow White, Madam Web, Ballerina, all not working, need major help. The Walt Disney Company delayed the release date of Snow White for an entire year from March 22nd, 2024 until March 21st, 2025. At the end of October last year, The Hollywood Reporter, Pamela, alleged that the time the delay was due is the ongoing SAG-AFTRA strike. According to Daily Mail, at the end of November 2023, alleged that the film was delayed because of Disney is figuring out what to do. An anonymous source told the outlet Disney had to delay Snow White because they have spent so much money on it, and if it is a financial disaster at the box office, it might single-handedly cripple future remakes, potentially Snow White sequels that they have planned. Wow, very good, genius. They also have removed themselves from the bad taste in the mouth of online critics, instead deliver a great film and get to the point where they get it right. Source continue. They realize they overthink things and are now reining in all a little bit more. They just need some time to figure it all out. Plus, we're still dealing with the strikes. It is a perfect storm right now, but they are embracing the change, anticipating it all worked out, exceeding expectation. The work starts now. Really. They also had delayed the movie because they not only have to make it as best they can, there are a lot of toys that they have to prepare, so they need Dwarf and the rest of the characters to look exactly who they're supposed to be. The film was lampooned throughout 2023 after a comment made by Rachel Zegler in September 2022 at the D23 resurfaced and revealed how Disney and screenwriter Greta Gerwig plan to completely change the film from the original 1937 anime release. Zegler derided the film, describing it as dated, denigrate the prince as a stalker, of course it is, embellished with the film's love story. Zegler also made it clear the film would be changing the definition of fair and disregarding the moral lessons vanity, and would be reinterpreted as a sense of justice. She also detailed how the movie would be about internal struggle of Snow White as she desires to become a good leader. Well, you guys already seen this. This is what happens. You pause this one. It turns out, we all know, we've seen this part. You guys already know about it. They want to change it. It says here, the reality is that the cartoon was made 85 years ago, therefore dated when it comes to ideas of women being roles of power and what a woman is fit for in the world. When it came to reimagining the actual role of Snow White, it became about the fairest of them all, meaning who is the most just and who can be a fantastic leader. The reality is, Snow White is about to learn a lesson about coming into her own power because she can come into a power over a kingdom. The fact that she's not going to be saved by the prince and she is the proactive one and she is the one who sets the terms is what makes it so relevant to where we are today. Yeah, that's exactly. Well, we all know. Again, there's many things. I mean, you can pause the video. I will even put the links to the article in the description if I remember this. And right now they already spend like 209.3 million. That's a lot of money. Quite likely, film has faced an uphill struggle to break even at the box office. It's getting a prickle. It's delayed, like how many times it's delayed? Then again, we all know. Honestly, if Rachel Zegler didn't make that comment, this film was not gonna get delayed. And right now, when Disney is facing backlash and they fail to admit it, and I'm certain that by the time if there's a lawsuit, this film is gonna get delayed or shut down. How do you continue forward with a movie if you're in a lawsuit? I don't think Disney's gonna let it. So, what do you guys think about the situation? Then again, it doesn't matter. This movie is probably woke. Nothing more we can do. Leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. What do you guys think about this? If you want gaming news or anything, you can visit my first channel up here.